Namaste, Libra, 24th to the 30th of October. Remember, the veil is thin this week, so give it a go. Even if you don't believe in it, give it a go. You know, talk to your ancestors, talk to anyone, loved ones on the other side, because it's going to be easier for them to reach you because the veil is thin. Something to do with the density of the planet. It's like the density of this planet is heavy. So even if people from the other side want to get through, sometimes they can't, because it's just the energy is too dense here. And obviously their vibration is a lot lighter because they're up in the realms now, aren't they? Having done their earthly job and come to the other side, they know a thing or two now, and they tend to want to help us. So this is a great way of great time of year to actually talk to them and actually be able to hear them. So, you know, maybe this week you need to do a couple of bits of quiet time, with a set of questions and a pen and a paper, so you can write it down. So happy days anyway. Good one. Right, 5 cards. One for overall. Welcome the new. Okay, well this is great. Welcome the new, because I think you was asked to start valuing yourself a bit more, and you've been asked to say no to other people a bit more. Own it. Yeah, own it. Fantastic. And you've been doing the hard work. So rest, recuperation, reward, which is really interesting that I said take some quiet time out this week. I mean, don't just, you know, watch the telly or read a book. Actually take some quiet time out. Just like lay in the silence, perhaps. Go to bed with a hot water bottle and just lay there in the silence or something. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. Oh, what's that about then? The shackles. See the devil, the last card, the shackles here. Maybe this is something that's going to happen at the end of the week. Out of fear, we keep ourselves down. Out of fear, we keep ourselves shackled. If we could take those, this is usually like the devil when it's got 2 people and they've got like clasps around their neck that are chained to each other. So what they could actually do is realise that actually these clasps that they've got around their neck are as big as their heads, and they can just slip out of them at any time and just walk away from him. But it's that fear that keeps us there. So maybe that's your challenge. I'm going to draw another card. Right, so you're not your vehicle, you've got a daydream, and this is what you've got to get over, whether it's fanciful or possible. This is the devil card. Is it a fantasy that I'm having, or is it actually possible for me to do this? I would say it's possible, because you're getting asked to do your proper daydream about it, which basically is you putting energy into your ideas with your heart and your mind and your whole being, because you are getting immersed into an idea of a picture of how you want things to be, and you don't have to worry about how it's going to work out, because the universe, that's the universe's job, not your job. I think it's Abraham Hicks, so I talk about a lot, said it's not your job to hold the moon up in the sky or make the sun rise every morning. So you don't have to worry about stuff like that. So you can just daydream all of it. You can just, you know, think about it, smell it, taste it, touch it, see all of it in all of its glory, exactly how you want it to be. Because at the end of the day, you're not your vehicle. This is my vehicle. This is what carries me around. You are a spiritual being on the inside, and this is your vehicle carrying you around. So if you remember you're a spiritual being having a human existence, then obviously you can co-create and you can bring about the changes that you want with the universe. So therefore your job is to imagine it, and it's the universe's job to help provide it. So try and look at it like that. You need to own it, okay, because you're working on valuing yourself. So maybe this is someone at the weekend who's going to say something out of turn, and you're going to go, oh, actually, that's silly of me to want that. It's not silly of you to want that. It's really not, okay, because when you turn this around, you're going up into the light, and going up into the light of your new life and your own being and your own way of doing something. So this, I think, still goes back to last week, like value yourself. You're at the periphery, obviously. You've been working really hard on it, and you're at the periphery of valuing yourself to the point where you are confident enough to say so. So own it. Welcome the new. Own it. And then you can get some rest from it. So take yourself off. Like have that time in the silence to take responsibility for you, and having the time in the silence and asking the appropriate questions that you already know the answer to, but you are open to hearing the answers to them, is taking responsibility for yourself. Because obviously it's a big deal to go against what other people want for us. It's a very big deal. But every challenge is an opportunity for growth. And you've got to remember that, because, you know, life is a learning curve. You know, sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. But we got to learn it, and we got to learn to live with ourselves as well. I mean, at the end of the day, who has to live with our decisions? You know, that's us pretty much 24/7. Other people, you know, yeah, okay, they're part of our decisions, but they only live with part of our decisions part of the time, because of the other time they're doing their own thing, aren't they? But we have to live with our decisions constantly. So, welcome the new and own it, I'm going to say. Sit in that silence, see what that's got to say to you. It's going to be good. It's going to be helpful. Might be uncomfortable, but it's going to be helpful. And you'll know the difference. Of course you will. You know this already. Happy days. Namaste.